Good morning in Europe and good evening in Asia. Have we got something special for you? The AF Asia title has already been decided, but we couldn't possibly end this season without a trip to Bathurst. This one is gonna be a little bit messy. Hopefully no messier than AF4, but here we go. Oh yeah, we doing it. We've done 5 rounds across some awesome tracks, but none of them come close to Bathurst at all. I've got the free camera on, so I can look around. It's really cool to have the free camera on sometimes when you look around these sorts of maps. Got a huge conrod straight down the back. The jump doesn't work. I tried it. And we have about 15 people, 15 cars today, ready to give this a go. So hopefully it'll be pretty clean. I hope it is at least. We'll have a slightly different format with the commentary today because you'll also be able to hear the voice chat. They won't be able to hear me, but you'll be able to hear them. That's gonna go well.
Oh, it's a secret now.
He is silent. I will see if I die in quali. If I die in quali, it's the other one.
If they die in if he does quali.
Okay, good.
Live team
I'll
radio.
just
This is
look
going to
at
go
whether
well.
I can take, I don't know which corner it is. Hawk's Nest or something? Flat or not?
Hawk's Nest?
Hawk or something.
I can already tell that's not going to work. Let's do this. Let's go. Quali is underway. Cano versus Sismoy to get out of the pits first. Look at Sismoy over the outside. But he's brilliant. Not supposed to cross the pit exit line, and they're doing it. But oh well, I don't care. Let's ride him more with Cano as he goes round the lap. There we go, hood cam. Through turn 2 and up the hill. For this part, I think I'll need. So it's turn 3 and 4. For this part, I'm going to get a track map up because I can't remember the corner names. I know some of them, like Solomon Park, but not all of them. We're through Weed Park into Solomon Park now. Oh, careful Vasek! Sideways through Solomon Park. Beautiful. No track blockages yet. I haven't seen anyone stop. It's a good start. Oh no, there goes Cano. Did he get hit? Did he get hit by Diego Dom? Vasek's died at Skyline. Car stopped at Skyline. Car stopped at Skyline.
You don't say. 3 overtakes, bog!
Let's try that again. Ride a ball with Cano. Up the hill. I think it's the mountain straight. Even though it goes then downhill for half of it. Quarry Bend, turn 2. And back up the hill towards the cutting. You got to yeet it in the first part and brake for the second part. Late apex is advised to get the car straightened out as quickly as possible so you can get the power out on up the hill through Griffin's Mount and then Reed Park. Now Solomon Park, the triple apex right-hander. There's the second part. Keep it away from the wall on the outside. Be very cautious on the outlap is Kano. And there's the third part. That's McPhillamy Park. Skill line. Skyline. You gotta take it real cautious or you'll lose it. Through the S's and then the dipper. Beautiful section of track if you can get it right. That chicane has no name and we're down into Forest Elbow. With Bentley signs for some reason. He's gone wide there and down the hill we go. The one everybody knows, Conrod Straight. I've got to have many eyes on this. One on the commentary and one to keep an eye out for cars that have stopped on track. Here's the chase. Try not to touch the apexes too much through there. They're quite bumpy. Final corner, Moe's corner. Is Sis Moe going to win today? He's going to have to come around his namesake corner to win today. Let's have a look at the first car that's going to come across the line to set a flying lap. Sis Moe. Only one corner to go. And it's going to be a 2:14.5. Good start to this qualifying session for him. Next will be Diego Domingos for 2:15.6. Then will come I Redacted and Beauty. As I Redacted. Beauty goes for 2:15.3. Possibly held up a bit by Redacted there. You can see him just pulling out after the final corner. Ficker goes for 2:18.0. Then will be Takuma, 2:16.2, and Miguel Costa will be next. Oh, I've only just woken up like in the last 20 minutes. I'm tired. Let's have a look at Colin Lewis' lap. I think he's still on an out lap. Maybe Polybius is what. Polybius is not on an out lap. He's on a run at the minute. Over the hill. This is like the fastest you'll ever see these cars go around this track. 255 kilometers per hour. I saw there. I think I saw 257 for a minute as well. Down to third gear. Third gear for stability. Yes, at the end of this race, I will announce the new AF Asia car, the new AF Asia season. That's the announcement at the end of this race, so stick around for that. Polybius goes 5th for the 2:17.5. We have 9 minutes left in this quali session, so plenty of chances for people to set a lap. Kano to 2:17.5. That's 9 thousandths per second between Polybius and Kano. Not bad at all. There's some more times coming on the board, but they're more outlaps. Hayes, Costa done. All done outlaps there. Let's take a look and see how Polybius takes Skyline. There's a good camera shot. Oh yeah. That's the stuff. Downhill through Skyline. You can see he's fighting with the car with his 1997 Microsoft plastic wing that he claims has force feedback, but based on how much it breaks down, that's debatable. Vasic has a moment just in front of him and hits the wall on the inside of Forrest's elbow, but gets away with it. Vasic's just going to pull very violently to the right hand side of the track to get out of the way of Polybius. I just keep seeing on you get I get like a little explosion animation every time someone hits the wall. It just keeps flashing up at Skyline. Braking for the chase. Oh, I think he tried to turn it a bit early for that corner. Out of the chicane, 1 corner to go. He's done a personal best in the second sector. Louis goes to P5 with a 2:17.3. Final corner for Polybius. Does improve, goes for a 2:16.8 to P5. Pretty good lap from him. Next over the line will come I Redacted. I think he's had a couple of... I think he had a little collision maybe at Skyline. Final corner for him. Clonk that curb. Oh, and he's... okay, he must be starting a lap or something. Let's have a look at Brian Cahiardi. Oh, taking loads of curb through that part of Skyline. Love it. But he has sacrificed a little bit through the second part. Still looks pretty fast, though. Good run out. It looks like a good run out of Forest Elbow. Nice and clean. Behind this, there's two cars that have got... they're pretty close together. I think that's Kano, I think, and Takuma. Yeah, it was Kano and Takuma. I think there was a little crash there. Vasic's had a whack at the wall at McPhillamy Park. Polybius has stopped at Skyline. And now Vasic's stopped at Skyline. They both immediately go back to the pits. Final corner for Brian. There you go, there's your on board with Takuma. Oh, he's coming to the pits, never mind. This is a tricky pit exit that everyone will have to deal with in this race. Let's switch to Sismo, the fastest guy on the track right now by 0.8 of a second. He's surely a possibility for next season's title if he decides to join it. Ooh, late turn in for the second part of Solman. It's paid off. It looks bloody fast. Half a second up in the first sector on his own time. This could be a 2:13 at this rate, but he's got traffic up ahead. Have to fight some oversteer to get it through Skyline. And the S is right on the edge, all the way through. Tricky braking zone at Forest Elbow. Tricky is an understatement, to be fair. Late apex, straighten the car, using all the road on the exit. Redacted finally does a lap at a 2:19.2. He's lost a tenth. In fact, I think he's lost about 7/10 to get to now be... oh no, he's still 3/10 up. He's still 3/10 up. Three corners to go. He's got File just up ahead. Through the chicane, one corner to go. 3.5 minutes from the end of this quali session for the final time in AF Asia Season 1. Over the line he comes, he improves to a 2:14.2. That's 1.1 seconds faster than anybody else. Diego Dom had crashed at turn 2 at Quarry Bend. Beauty's doing a stunning job. He's P2 at the minute. Really showing what he can do. He's just improved, but still stays P2. Stops immediately on track. He's hoping to get out in time. He's got 2 minutes 50 left. Brian Cahiardi goes P2. Still no one else into the 2:14s yet. Beauty's got a challenger. There's been I think Colin Louis had a little bump at the wall. In fact, Irodacted has stopped. Irodacted still hasn't got a lap in. He's running out of time. He's hit Frisia Fikri, I think, as well. Redacted's got to get a move on. He's got 2.5 minutes left to start a lap. Here's Fail. Look at that compression through there. Avoids the wall at Solman. This looks stunning in these cars. It looks stunning in every car, to be fair. Even if you took like an Abarth 500 round here, it's great. It's fun to watch. Front left lift up over the dip. Tricky braking zone. Look at that. You got a bit of a drift going on for File. That sometimes helps you around those sorts of corners, I find, if you can keep it under control. Helps with turning. Down the hill at Conrod. Says Murray just behind this is going to have a nice slipstream, I think, off of File, but not going to be close enough to... He's not going to be close enough to get a tow. If I were Murray right now, I'd be backing off to get the track position. Because File could end up in the way. Callum Dunn goes for 2:17.8, 3 thousandths faster than Miguel Costa goes P11. Fickery stopped on track, he's currently P8. I Redacted should make it to the line in time, but Kano probably won't. It's going to be close for a lot of people. Fail, currently he does improve. And so does Murray. A little bit more time, it's about 400ths that Murray improved by. 2:14.237. That's the end of File's quali. He's not going to set another lap, and neither is Sis Murray. So, that just leaves us with the group of people who are starting a lap. Here's the first one, Polybius. He's going to start his lap next. Then a group of cars, Ben Hayes and Brian Cagliari. Hayes goes to P11. Cagliari stays P2 for now, and there's Beauty P3 just behind that, and Diego Domingo here. He's P4. 26 seconds left. Cano is really on it. He's got 20 seconds. Is it enough? Miguel Costa's coming into the pits. 15 seconds. Vasic, I Redacted are going to make it, but I don't think Kano is. They're both going to start. Here comes Kano. This is going to be close. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He does start it in time. That is super close. You can't get any better than that. Let's take a look. Ben Hayes has crashed at the top of the hill. Ben Hayes has crashed. That's the end of his qualifying. Here's Polybius and currently P7. He's on a lap at the minute. He's personal best in the first sector, 1.2 seconds down. 1.2 seconds is already P4. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Using it all. He's given up. He's given up. Don't park it on the racing line, Polybius! Ah! But he's got away with it. Brian Cagliari's going to be just behind that. I hope Polybius watches the stream back after this race. Brian Cagliari with Beauty behind. There's P2 and P3 at the minute. They're in a little tete-a-tete for the front row. Cagliari is 9 tenths down in the first sector, but he is a personal best. Look at Beauty. He is 4 tenths faster than that. Cagliari's personal best in the first sector as well. Beauty is only 2 tenths slower than Murray. This is looking really good from Beauty. Three corners to go for the both of them. And then we have the wait for I Redacted and Kano. Thank you, Miguelon. Thank you, Miguel. Or Miguelon. Final corner for Brian Cagliari. You gotta get it right. You gotta get it right. Come on. No improvement for Brian. Beauty does improve. He goes P2. Beauty's going to be on the front row at this rate. But there are still 2 more cars to come across the line. I Redacted is 1. He hasn't actually set a lap in this entire quali session. Well, he's done a 2:19.2, but he's not enough to come on the board, apparently. I Redacted appears to have given up. He's gone wide. He's gone for a strange line through the chase. He's got 1 corner left. Can he make any improvement? We've still got Kano behind him. This is the last 2 cars. Is Redacted going to start 14th, or is he going to start any higher? He's going to start 14th. And Kenny behind does not improve. So it will be Sis Murray on pole at his home race. Again. Is it again? This is a track where all over the track you'll see his name. Murray's Corner. The last corner is named Murray's Corner. And on the back of the start lights... Oh, I misread that. I thought that said Murray's. It's Meguias. Bruh. Okay. So, Moe and Beauty, side by side on the front row, then Brian Cacciardi and Diego Domingo on row 2, then Fail and Takuma on row 3, Polybius and Fickery on row 4, 9th for Dunn, 10th for Louis, 11th for Kano, 12th for Hayes, 13th for Costa, 14th for I Redacted. Am I missing anybody? Yes, 15th for Matthias Vasic and 16th for Michael Vincent. Neither of them could set a lap time. In this interlude, I'd like to remind everybody of our wonderful new sponsors at Beem in Indonesia. They are an online streetwear reseller. You can download their app. You'll see the QR code rotating through. We've got the Android and iOS QR codes there. Thank you to them. Thank you, of course, to zap-hosing as usual. And we've got just enough time to play Beem's ad that they want. No, I don't. No, I don't. I've just seen this 50 seconds and the advert's like a minute. I haven't got enough time for that. Here's the grid. Sismoe, Martin Beauty. They're side by side. First and second has no difference. Then it's Cacciardi and Domingo on row 2. Takuma and Fail on row 3. Then Farrugia Fickery and Polybius. Colin Louis and Callum Dunn. Ben Hayes and Kano. Redacted and Miguel Costa. Michael Vincent and Matthias Vasic. 16 cars. 15 will get points. And they're all ready to take on the mountain. Oh, I'm excited. Thank you to the 21 of you who are watching this right now. That's insane. I think this is like one of the biggest AF Asia streams we've had so far. This is gonna be good. Here come the lights. And we're away at Bathurst. It's a good enough start from Sismoe. Martin Beauty's just about alongside. We've already got a crash. Everyone stays going in the right direction though. That was close. Thank you, Leonardo, for following. Round the first corner. Cacciardi's got the inside line. There's been 2 cars taken out. Oh, but it's only the 1 car, so we're all good. We're going to keep under green flag racing. That's surprising a little bit. It was Colin Louis that got caught up in that. Beauty's kept hold of second, but Cacciardi is right there on his gearbox, almost a bump draft, going towards turn 2. Beauty has a small look to the inside, but it's not going to be enough. Down the inside behind that, Fail has done Polybius. Sismoe's gone wide at quarries. Beauty takes the lead. Come on, Beauty! Round turn 3 and 4. Moe's comeback starts now. He's trying to do an inside move, coming into the top of the hill. At whatever the third corner is. I forget what the third corner is. Already, Moe's up to third. Beauty's still got Brian Cacciardi behind in tow, but Beauty takes the lead. He has a 4/10 of a second lead. Moe is third. Then Domingo, Fail, Polybius, Fickery, Dunn, Takuma and Kano as the top 10. A couple of small bonks up the wall going around the top of the mountain, but no issues so far. Without a skyline, this will be the big challenge for all the drivers. Here's Beauty down the hill. He's going full send down the hill. So much more. Oh, a little back end spin for Beauty, but he's all good. That was beautiful. Took that. You can see Cacciardi was being a bit more cautious down the hill. He's trying to keep it together because it's a 30-minute race and you've got to make a mandatory pit stop as well. Bear in mind. But it's the perfect start for Martin Beauty. To the back of the grid goes Vincent and Costa. They're both Costa and Vincent have both crashed skyline, and Costa's still trying to turn himself around. Down Conrad straight for the first time. Within a second. All the first 7 are within a second of each other. But Moe is starting to lose ground. He needs to start making some time up. Hayes is overtaken. Redacted. Cacciardi, don't hit him. Oh, come on, Beauty. I'm shaking. After the heartbreak of AF1 Suzuka, this is exactly what he needs, and I'm hoping his parents are watching. To my mind, Beauty has never won a league race in Assetto Friends. That could change today. I'm really hoping that happens. Vasic's had a spin at the chase. He's got going again. He's going to rejoin the track. He's just behind, just going to be ahead of Miguel Costa, who had to recover at Skyline. Let's have a look at Sismoe as he heads up the hill, down the mountain straight. Towards turn 2, a little bonk of the curve for Sismoe, but it's pretty good. No mistake like last lap for Sismoe. Cacciardi has got to keep him behind for as long as possible, and then Beauty has to as well. It's a good run for Moe out of out of there and up the hill. But it's not. You can't overtake on the mountain. That's the thing. You gotta stay with him. Just stay close. You'll get him on Conrod. You can see he takes a different line to everybody else. Kahyadi goes for the early apex, and Murray goes for the late apex through Solomon Park. Oh, a little wide for Kahyadi. He's having to take to the runoff. Kahyadi spun. Murray's been hit. Domingo goes through. An overtake at Skyline. Unbelievable. Murray, for about half a second, taken second place. It's been undone again by a new challenger, Diego Domingo. Costa and Vasic have had an overtake because I think they collided at McPhillamy Park. Three seconds, Beauty. Come on, you got this. The pit lane will open in 50 seconds. It's not enough for Beauty to take an early pit stop. Vasic still stopped at... Is he stopped and stuck? He's just getting going again at the S's now. Murray's having a bit of a punt up the inside. It's not close enough. Domingo will stay ahead. Fail's going to have a look at the final corner, maybe. Murray's going to defend with everything he's got. Fastest lap for Beauty, 2:15.1. Beautiful lap time. That's exactly what he needs. Everyone else is over a second slower. I'm going to be shaking for the next 25 minutes. Half cold, half... Dunn's come into the pits. He's come in early. The pit lane has not opened yet and Dunn's already into the pit lane. Since Murray is more under pressure from Fail than Fail is pressuring Domingo. Vasic has stopped at the chase. He's spun it there. I'm guessing hot tyres from the masses of crashes that he's had so far. He's up. Terrible luck for Vasic in this race so far. He's still stopped there. I'm honestly surprised we've had no virtual safety car. Unbelievable. It's all coming together. This is already one of the best AF Asia races we've ever had. Barbagallo was excellent, but this is even better. I'm so pumped for this. Murray's losing ground, it seems, to Domingo, but this is where he shines through Solomon and McPhillamy. Down the hill through Skyline. Vasic into the pits for the first time. That's Vasic out, I'm afraid, yeah. That sucks for Vasic. You see him leaving the pit lane there. Redacted's gone wide up for McPhillamy and lost ground to lost the position to Michael Vincent there. Frisia Fikri, I think, was almost alongside Kahyadi. It was up at 300ths of a second. It's back to 0.3 of a second, which is where it should be. From about a car length behind, down the hill. Kahyadi, Fikri, Takuma in the battle for 6th place. This is Murray, meanwhile, is catching Domingo. He looks like he could make a move into the chase that's right on board. Domingo goes defensive down the inside. But to the outside goes Murray. It's not enough. Or is it enough? They're still going to be side by side towards the final corner at Murray's. Can Murray make a move at his namesake corner? Round the outside is going to have to go. Domingo's going to go super defensive and try and go a little bit deep. Maybe a switch back. No. Oh, Murray might pull the switch back towards turn 1. No, Domingo stays in front for now. But he might make a move into turn 1. Fail at the same speed, at the same pace as Murray. So Murray's got to attack and defend at the same time. Kahyadi into the pits. He's going to get out of that. Meanwhile, behind that, side by side, that was Kano and... was that Kano in Hees? It was Kano in Hees. Or was it Fikri? It was Takuma. Takuma's done Fikri. And he's taken P6. Murray was looking again at Domingo, but it's not enough. Come on, Beauty! 5 seconds! I can already feel the desperation that Murray must be feeling right now. He's got to win. He really wants to win this race. Kano and Hees have come were side by side. Louis in the wall at... so behind this, I saw... Oh no, yeah, okay, no collisions. I think we saw them on the stream if there were any collisions, but I saw a few explosions. Like, uh-oh. A reminder, we need 4 cars to be involved in a crash for the VSC to be pulled to come out. And right now I'm praying that doesn't happen, because it means I can keep talking like this and I don't have to pause. But it also means that Beauty can can pull ahead still. He's still pulling ahead because Domingo is slowing up Sis Murray. If and probably when Murray gets past, he's going to have to give it everything he's got to catch up with Beauty in the next 21.5 minutes. Murray's going for a wide line on the entry to Forest Elbow to try and get a good run. It looks good already. It looks like he's almost going to get round before the end of the elbow. And on the con one straight. Already side by side. This is an excellent run. Costa's gone off at McPhillary Park. Louis had a crash. I think either Louis or people in front of him, Hayes and Cano, have had a crash at Forest Elbow, but they've got away with it. Murray is going to currently take... Yeah, Murray takes P2 back from Diego Domingo. And the hunt begins. Oh, this is good. Let's take a look at what's going on behind this field. Frisia Fikri versus Saikat Takuma into the final corner. Let's go try and pull the switchback. The switchback quite hard to do in these touring cars, but he is going to make it work. He's got a good run out of the final corner. Side by side towards turn 1. Ben Hayes into the pits. Yes, Fikri down the inside. He's made that move stick. Domingo's already starting to lose a bit of ground to Murray. But the gap is still 5.8. Beauty is still taking off. Has Beauty had a crash? I think Beauty had a moment at maybe. He had a moment. No, that's the normal speed. Okay, I'm getting nervous now. I'm getting really nervous. Oh, it's okay. Fikri and Takuma. Takuma tried to move back into turn 2, but kept behind Frisia Fikri. He's brought Kano back into the play. He's 1.5 seconds back. There he is going through your screen now. Vincent and Kahyadi were side by side briefly. In fact, Kahyadi was slow because he's been overtaken by Callum Dunn as well. Oh no, it's internet issues. He's having internet issues. Be aware, Kahyadi's having internet issues. Ping issues for Brian Kahyadi. So just to make the chat aware of that. Make the voice chat aware of that. This is the only battle we've got right now between Takuma and Frisia Fikri. And this is a good race. I'm guessing there are quite a few people betting on a VSC to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. We've got 4 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen. On this lap, Beauty has lost about 0.8 of a second. It's down to under 5 seconds now. But when Murray catches up, he's still got to try and pass Beauty, and Beauty will give it everything he's got to get this first league win. I can almost guarantee you he'll be crying if he wins this race, and he absolutely deserves it. I'll probably end up crying. It's back to over 5 seconds. Beauty on that lap did a 2:15.4. Murray's lap was a 2:15.1. That's only 0.3 faster. That's not enough, but it is the fastest lap from Murray. Beauty's got to keep this pace up, and he'll be fine. Come on, Beauty. Takuma in the pits for the first time. I say the first time, it's probably the only time. You can see Domingo slowly but surely losing his grip on Murray. Oh, I'm going to breathe for a minute. Kahyadi is switched back to the battle for 13th. Kahyadi, who's got his internet problems sorted, I think, is now side by side with Callum Dunn. That's a brave move. That's brave from Callum Dunn to be even around that. He's just let it. I think he's just let it go. Takuma's come out of the pits. He's come around at He's rejoined in P11. That's just behind Ben Hayes, who also pitted. They were in a battle together before the pit stop. So Hayes has played that well. He's come out in front. This is lovely. This is a lovely race. Let's look at an on-board from Takuma for a bit. Well, I catch my breath for a second. Oh, I need to warm up a bit. Get rid of the stereo car cell and the gears out, because that just looks better now. There we go. Much cleaner. 17 minutes left in this AF Asia finale. It's what a send-off for these cars. What a send-off for this series. We have got another series coming up next that starts in a few weeks. I'll say it starts on the 24th of January. That's just 2 weeks today. Sign-ups will be open at the end of the race after I announce the actual season. But we're going to have a barnstormer. That's Redacted, who's had a problem at Forest Elbow. He's had almost blocked the track, I think. But he's got away, and everybody's going to get through fine. Takuma's going to have to give a wide berth to Redacted. He's on the grass a little bit. Takuma's finally got the move done on Redacted. That's one person sorted. Next person, Ben Hayes. He's surely going to have a move. He's going to look for the outside. It's going to be the outside for the first part. It's going to be the inside for the chase. You've got to be careful through this flat out section because you can go off if you're not careful. Using all the road on the exit down the inside. Gets the move done. Lovely move. Ben Hayes has got a good run out of the chase though. He's going to maybe look to the outside. Meanwhile, that's Vincent behind trying to get past Redacted for P11. Redacted's going to be in the pits though. Ben Hayes is going to get that move back through Murray's. I think I hear someone in the gravel at the pit entry because I think that's Redacted who's gone wrong. It is the toughest pit entry. I think I see someone reversing in the pit lane as well. I think that's Colin Louis who's having to reverse in the pit lane because he's missed his pit box. It's a very common thing this season to see people missing their pit boxes. An update on the battle for the lead. The gap is 3.3 seconds. Beauty is losing his grip on the lead. Come on, Beauty! Come on, halfway through. We still got the pit stops and we remember what happened last week at Bathurst. Sorry, at Barbagallo rather. Last week at Barbagallo, Murray missed his pit box. He had to reverse. He lost a lot of time. Ben Hayes has gone a bit wider than Takuma has. Takuma's got a really good run through there. Don't try it side by side into turn 3 and 4. That's risky. He is going to stay behind for now. But this battle's heating up for P8. Thank you, Daz, for following. Thank you. Well, half a second separates Hayes from Takuma and Takuma from Vincent. I don't know why I kissed there. That was weird. That's come out the pits in last place, 15th. A bonk on the wall for Takuma, a huge bonk. But it's a common one that happens at the exit of Solman Park. Down the hill. Over the crest of Skyline. That's Vincent that's had to take avoiding action. That's the only place where there's track limits in place. So if you do that 5 times, you're going to get a penalty. I don't think we've had enough of them. We've only had 5 in the entire race. So I'm not worried about that. I could just ignore that in case we need a VSC. Beauty into the pits. This is it. Beauty's into the pits. Murray's going to stay out. Here comes the undercut challenge. Who's it going to be? Murray goes for 2:14.8 on that lap. Domingo did a 2:15.6. So Beauty has got the pace, I think. Because Beauty was doing mid to low 15s. So it's enough of a pace. But Beauty needs to be super fast. I think he's already out of his pit box, I'm pretty sure. Yes, Beauty was already out of his pit box, so he's going to come out in 4th place. In nice clean air, hopefully, if he can stay ahead of Vickery, which he does. And not that far behind. It's only about 13 seconds in total behind the lead. So it's still on for Beauty. If Murray has to pit and change tyres, that's it. Beauty's taking a risk, I think. I'm pretty sure Beauty's taking a risk and sticking with the same set of tyres he started the race on. It is an easy time saver if you can make it work throughout the rest of the race. Meanwhile, this looks like it might be 3 wide. It might be 3 wide for P8. Maybe. Vincent can't seem to decide where to go. Hayes is going to be done by both Takuma and Vincent. Stunning. Coming up to turn 2. And that's the move done. Takuma takes P8, Vincent 9th, and Hayes goes down to P10. Beauty's already making ground. Well, the gap is 16 seconds now. My apologies. Oh, no, I can't count. It's 14. It's 14 seconds. More at 15 actually. Domingo's had a bonk. I've just seen on the screen. Domingo had a bonk. And Fail also had a bonk. But it's Beauty. He's got to be super clean. He can do this. Beauty is gaining ground on Fail as fast as Murray is gaining ground ahead of Domingo. So the gap is pretty much static, I think. Oh, I'm so nervous. Come on. Is Murray going to pit this lap? Let's have a look at Murray and see if he pits this lap. He's going to try and react immediately. No, he's not. He's only got 6 minutes left. That's about 3 laps left in this pit window. Meanwhile, heading down Conrod Straight, Vincent's going to make a move on Takuma for P8. He's already done it. We were barely even halfway down Conrod. Which means Takuma could get a run back towards the chase. Yes, Takuma's going to try down the inside. He's going to have the outside for the chase. He's going to try it. Sweeps around the outside. Beautiful move from Takuma there. Hayes is going to try and take advantage of this. Fail into the pits. Into the pits now. He's going to come out behind this battle, I think, if he gets going fast enough. Kano's... Oh, no, he's not. He's going to come out just ahead of Polybius. Kano's into the pits as well. Hayes is going to be down the inside and makes the move stick on Michael Vincent for now. There's surely going to be a reaction and another move into turn 1, maybe. No, not quite close enough, but there's another straight coming up with a nice slipstream opportunity down at Mountain Straight and up towards turn 2 at Quarry. .5 seconds the gap to the lead between Murray and Beauty. But I remind you, Murray is running out of opportunities to pit. He's leaving it really late and hopes that he can still be faster than Beauty. I'll keep an eye on the lap times for you. In fact, let's tell you now. Beauty's last lap time was, I'm ignoring that, 2:31.9. Since Murray's with 2:14.2. Murray is full on with the pace. Side by side up the hill. Oh, he's still side by side going into Solomon Park. Vincent's hit the wall hard. He's going to keep it going though, but Hayes will take 8th place from that. Behind this, Kahyadi and Kane, you can just see it flashing through your screen there. Really close, straddling the curb goes Kahyadi, which is going to unsettle the right hand side of the car over the grass. Eats the curb through Skyline. That gap is closing down. Murray just had a 2:13.9. I'm sure that gap's closing down. It's 7 plus 9. What's 7 plus 9? 2:15.9 from Domingo. I'll wait to see Beauty's time. It was 2:13. Was it 2:13.8 from Murray? Beauty's response is a 2:15.1. That's 1.1 or 1.3 seconds. Murray is on a charge. One mistake though, and it's all over for Murray. I'm not gonna lie. I like Sis Murray, but Beauty deserves this. Beauty really deserves this win. Michael Vincent, Ben Hayes are locked up into the final corner. And he went wide. Vincent's on him again. Hayes already going defensive, coming off the inside line. Oh, he's going to move. Is that moving under braking? I'm not quite sure. He's going to block the line into turn. Everybody's in a bit of clean air now, but this is still waiting to react. Murray is going to have to pit this lap. Murray has to pit this lap. There's only 3:28 left. It's not quite enough time to do a lap and a half. Domingo hasn't pitted either, so he's going to have to pit this lap as well. But if Murray has to change tyres, Beauty could well still come out in front, and I think that's why Murray's pushing. Either that or he's just pushing. One mistake from either driver and it's all over. Whoa, Hayes has gone up. Hayes, that was a nice death there and a good move, good overtaking move from Vincent to get past that. Just, I'm going to ignore it, I'm just going to go straight through it rather than slowing down and just like, I don't want to get caught up in it. He's going to go for it. Vincent takes P8 back. Murray into the pits. Why that camera? Why you got to give me those cameras? That's not even in the pit lane. Come on. Murray's only just stopping. He's hit his box correctly. I think he is changing tyres. Beauty's down the pit straight. Murray's moving now. Come on. Come on, Beauty. Come on, Beauty. Come on, Beauty. It's going to be really close. Beauty's coming around the first corner right now. There's Sis Murray. Beauty's gone off. Come on, Beauty. Down the mountain straight. 2 seconds is now the gap. Domingo comes out in P3 ahead of File. Fickery's in the pits as well. I think that's for the second time maybe for Fickery. Dunn didn't pit. I don't know if Dunn pitted a second time. Let's look at the... Let's see if we can look at the pit stops. Dunn's come in 3 times. Okay, never mind. But again, all it will take to decide this race is one mistake. One mistake into Skyline or something from Murray, and Beauty could take the lead. I could just ride on board with Beauty for the next 6 minutes if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that because that's just not. That's, you know, I need to look at other things. There's other things going on in this race, like Takuma versus Vincent. That's still going on. Half a second is the gap between those two. I'll keep an eye on that gap for you. 2.6 in the minute. I'll see if Murray comes up with a crash. 6 minutes left. And it's utterly glorious, enthralling race. Behind that, there's been a little crash, I think. Oh no, it's just a delay on my map. It was back in this battle, which is why I realised, oh wait, that's not quite right. Oh, huge clonk again for Hayes. I think he must have some damage by this point. Takuma and Vincent have now caught up to Farija Fickery up in front. Takuma hit the wall on the inside of Skyline. It's unsettled him a bit, but he's kept it going and kept in a straight line, which is important. Don't tempt me, Rubber. Don't tempt me. I might do that. No, I wouldn't do that ever. 3.1 seconds. Murray's going to try. I think Murray's going to try and push to try and protect himself in case he does have an incident. We're going to have about 3 laps left. The pits are closed. Nobody's going to get bonked. Everybody's stopped. But a couple of people left. Murray and Fickery left it to as late as possible. Take advantage of the clean air. Takuma's off in the. Takuma's gone to the outback of Australia. He's going to be done by Hayes. He's done by Vincent, and Kashiadi's on his back now in the battle. This is going to be a battle for 9th place instead now. Takuma's already having to go defensive down the inside there. It's 3.4 Murray to Beauty. Come on, Beauty, give it everything you got. I just said that live with the voice chat. I had to do it. In front of this, Fickery versus Vincent. Vincent's quite close, 3/10. He's not going to make a move into quarry. The gap's up to 3.7. I think Murray did hit the wall at some point because I saw an explosion around his name. Domingo has crashed, had a small crash as well, but he's kept it going. Polybius is having internet issues. Wonderful. As he would say, good old Turkish fibre. 3.5 minutes left. So I think we're going to get... Yeah, we're going to get 2 more laps. It's out to 4.2. This is the point where I check this to double check to see if anyone crossed the pit exit line. 3 people have, but they're Diego Domingo, Farija Fickery and Conor Louis. They've crossed the pit exit line. No, Farija Fickery sped in the pit lane, but that might not be enough to trigger an actual penalty. Mo's coming across the line now, so we're going to have 2 more laps. 2 laps left to decide this final race at Bathurst. Is it going to be a home win for Murray, or is it going to be a league win for the first time for Martin Beauty? Fickery's had a slow chase, so Vincent's going to be right there. He's going to move to the outside. No, Fickery blocks it off. Vincent was having a look there, but he's not going to make the move. He's got an excellent run out of the first corner. But he's got nowhere to go. Bump draft. There's this bump there between the two of them. Vincent's slowing down. He's staying behind for now. I think he's going to try and get it into the chase because I think whoever makes a move into turn 2 is going to try and he's going to lose it coming towards the chase. That's what I think his strategy is. Frisia Fikri going wider through there than Vincent. Whoa, Vincent having a lot of sideways action. It's going to lose. It means he's not going to quite be close enough to try and get Fikri unless Fikri goes wide like he just did. So he's lost a bit of speed and lost a bit of momentum. Round the final corner will come Sis Murray to start the final lap of this race. 2:14.2 for Murray. Beauty meanwhile 2:15.6. It's not enough. That's Frisia Fikri weaving on the Conrod straight, so I'm going to have to look at that. That's a bit dangerous, I think. That's dangerous. It's against the rules. He's broken the rules. This is now the final lap. As I said, Murray's coming up towards Quarry Bend. The gap's 6 seconds. So unless Murray makes a mistake, like Skyline or something, or well, any corner on the mountain, it's Murray's win. Vincent's going to make a move down the out. He's going to be the outside for Quarry. Squeezing is Frisia Fikri, but he's going to have to be behind for now. I'll switch back to the off-board camera to watch this into turn 2 because this is going to be tasty. Fikri can't quite decide whether to make a move. He is going to try and make a move. It's going to be a late one though. Almost touches Michael Vincent. This has been an excellent race for Michael Vincent from P16 to P6 from the back of the grid. No mistakes from either driver, Moe and Beauty. It's the fact that this race has had no virtual safety car is a true testament to the cleanliness of this league. Beauty did actually have a bulk. I just saw that at Forest Elbow, but it's all good. He's 7.5 seconds. But as he comes towards the final corners, it wasn't to be last week at his home at Barbagallo, but this week in Bathurst at the final round, it's going to be Sis Murray that takes his first win at home at Bathurst with a fastest lap to boot of 2:13.9 on the final lap. Second place not quite enough, but a truly deserved second place from Beauty. Stunning job from him. He's going to be incredibly happy about that, but going to be gutted about the win. Domingo's going to come home third. Fail 4th place. There's going to be Polybius who comes home in excellent 5th place. Michael Vincent from the back of the grid is going to come around the final corner and come 6th, with Frisia Fikri just behind in P7. Then Ben Hayes will have a bit of a rough race, but he comes home P8. Brian Kachadi will finish P9. He started on in 3rd. Then Takuma 10th, Kano 11th. Then it'll be Callum Dunn. There's big gaps to the rest of the field. I would act as just given up at the top of the hill. It's going to be Dunn 12th, Louis 13th, Costa 14th, and I would acted who's currently stuck at Skyline. He's going to get going again. I'm going to... And that is the end of AF Asia Season 1. Oh, and he's crashed again. It won't. It's not the end of AF Asia yet. This season can only end when Redacted ends. When Redacted finishes. Come on, Redacted, to get the end of this race. You got 5 corners left. The first 2 are easy. There we go. He got through 1. Come on, Redacted. I'm with you every step of the way now. The season can't end until Redacted finishes this race. There we go. 3 to go. Don't clip the grass, don't lose the car. Here's the tough bit, and he's gone off and he's spun it again! Come on, Redacted, come on. Almost there, 2 corners. And now AF Asia can finish, which means I can now announce the next season of AF Asia, and we also have a clip for it. Check this out. That's right, we're serious. $50 prize pool. With thanks to our wonderful new sponsors at BM, we can provide a $50 prize pool for the season of AF Asia Season 2. That's $25 US dollars. I should be clear, it's $25 US dollars for the championship winner. $15 for second place and $5 for third. That's a $50 prize pool. As I said, we're doing, as you saw on the stream there, we've got the Porsche Cup GT3 from 2017. That's in the Porsche Pack 3 DLC. Same time slot as it was for this season, Sundays at 10 AM GMT. 28 drivers with 14 teams. We'll accept reserve drivers as well. 6 rounds. The first one is Bahrain. That's on the 24th of January. Followed a week later by India at the Bud International Circuit, and then Twin Ring Motegi for round 3 on the 7th of February. Then we take a 1-week break and go to Suzuka on the 21st of February, then Bathurst on the 28th, and Fuji on the 7th of March. It will be a 2-race format, 10-minute practice, 15-minute quali, then first race is 2 15-minute races. The top 15 will reverse for race 2. 25 points for the win in race 1, and it's 15 points for the win in race 2, plus points for fast lap and pole. Sign-ups will be open in a couple of minutes, if they aren't already. But damn right, we're offering a prize pool. You're getting money for this now. You better be happy. Get signing up. It's incredible. We really appreciate the support from BM, and we've got to play the ad now. We've got to. So there we go, there's our wonderful sponsors at BM who are providing a $50 prize pool for the next season of AF Asia. Let's have a chat with the race winner today. Mr. Murray, can you hear us?
I can, hello.
Hello, congratulations on the win today. That was an awesome race to watch. Lap 1, turn 2.
Yes.
Granted a small mistake. What happened?
It was a bit of a big mistake in the end, because I ended up dropping like 5 seconds from the lead after that battle. But yeah, I don't know. I just was watching my mirrors, long straight, a lot of slipstream, and then I wasn't looking at my brake marker instead. It's the first time I've started on pole, so I was definitely panicked, but lesson learned, I guess.
Yeah, last week you were in with a real shot at Barbagallo. But I think the biggest problem you had was with the pit stalls. No such issues today, thank goodness. Were you worried about Beauty through the first half of the race? Because you were stuck behind a couple of cars at first. Who was it first? I forget who it was first, but you were stuck behind Domingo after that. You made a mistake. Fail first. Then you made a mistake and you ended up getting stuck behind Domingo. Were you worried about Beauty?
Yeah, so that's why I ended up going really long, because I noticed that when I was trying to overtake Domingo and fail for like a lap or two, I was a lot faster in the top of the hill, which isn't really good for overtaking. So I extended the first stint, saw the pace was still good, and then just thought I'd get him in the pits. And that worked out all right. Didn't have to battle him for the lead.
Yeah, I think the pit stop strategy certainly paid off today. My final question. Are you going to join next season? Because you're definitely a front runner. You're going to join next season.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I love that you guys have done this. This is my first time getting into like sim racing league. So cheers to you guys and whoever else has set it up. It's awesome. Definitely coming back.
Awesome. I don't know if you were watching the stream. We've just announced the season. It was going to have a $50 prize pool.
Nope.
We've never offered.
Can't wait for whatever to win that.
Yeah, that's what I'm sort of thinking in my head. Is like, okay, great, we've got a $50 prize pool, but whatever's just going to win every race again. Maybe we need to do success bars or something. I don't know, but yeah, congratulations on the win again. I'll send you back now. Have a good night.
Cheers, bro.
We've got to bring in the man of the hour. Surely the driver of the day. Although you probably won't notice that I'm here. Beauty!
Hello. Yes, hi.
Congratulations on second.
Thank you.
If you watch the stream, Matt, you'll hear me screaming, like, come on, Beauty! The whole time, because it was so hyped for you to win.
I'm really happy with my podium, but I'm also gutted that I couldn't win. But Murray was just stupidly quick today.
Yeah, I think the first half of the race I was like, yeah, this could happen, this could actually happen, because you weren't faster than Murray, but you were in like 3/10. So I was like, yeah, okay, this is happening. And then you came into the pits, and then Murray just started doing 14s and then a 13, and I was like,
he did 2 13s.
Yeah,
it was
I
just
think
ridiculous.
Did a couple of 13s. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll get there eventually, because this is honestly, you made no mistakes. You did absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah, except for a few lookups, but That's about it.
That's nothing. That's what
And the dipper.
that's normal on Bathurst, isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
and with this car, it's kind of shit.
Yeah, but next season should be better.
Yeah, maybe I can win a race next season. I like Porsches.
It's a much more accessible car, I think, than the Honda.
Yeah, and I've started practice already. So
Oh, someone's taken it. Well, you knew the car before.
yeah,
anybody
I
else
knew
did.
the car.
But
I
admin,
knew the
that's-
first track.
That's the benefits of being an admin.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but it was a good morning for me. Definitely.
Absolutely.
And maybe Jens will be willing to be my teammate now.
You've done the Alex Albon sort of thing. You've proven yourself. Well,
Yeah.
maybe actually proved yourself rather than Alex Albon, who didn't. But yeah, fingers crossed for next season.
Yeah.
Right.
Cheers for the season and your great commentary.
Thank you, Beauty. Appreciate that.
I'll be up for studying now. I have a test week.
I mean, yeah. I think I'm glad you joined today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you back.
I remember telling Takuma that I would make one last appearance in the league and I would actually practice for the first time.
I did notice you could kind of tell that you'd practice because P2, because most of the rest of the season you were like midfield in quali,
Yeah.
at least on one lap pace.
Yeah, all my practice in the other races was in practice before the race and quali. I just used qualifying as a practice session. And it still worked out kind of well.
It worked for me when I took AF3 title last season, but it's a bit more competitive in this league.
Yeah.
Well, that season was competitive as well, but anyway, I'm rambling. Yeah, awesome job today, Beauty. I'll send you back now,
thank
and
you.
see you next season.
Yep, see you.
I forget who finished third. I forgot who finished third. Was it Fail? No, it's Domingo, but he's deafened, so. Yeah, I think we'll leave it there for this season. What a race. 40 people. Holy shit, 40 people at the end. Wow. I think this has definitely been the best race. Oh, Diego does want to join. Okay, let's bring him in. Got to bring him in. Diego, can you hear us?
Yes,
There we go. I was worried for a second. How you doing, Diego?
Raymond, the delay.
Oh, is there a bit of a delay?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, congrats on third place today. Early on in the race, it was you, Moe, and Fail. There was a little sort of incident at Skyline that caused everything to switch round. You managed to capitalise very well off of that. What happened? What happened?
I think Cagliari, who was P2, just
Cagliari,
went
not
wide,
Fail,
and Cease couldn't avoid it, and I could take B2, but he was much faster. So I really wanted him to pass me so that we could maybe catch Beauty, but well.
Yeah, we saw what happened when he eventually got past. It did seem like you were holding him up for quite a long time. Maybe that's a bit of Bathurst, but I was sort of hoping you'd hold him up for a bit longer because everybody really wanted Beauty to win.
Yes, at first I tried, but then it was just worthless. So
What are your prospects for next season? You can join next season?
yes, I really like the car. I don't know what to expect because I mean, if whatever joins, we have anything to do. But yeah, I will try. And yes, much better than this car for sure.
I love how you managed to avoid mentioning. Oh, I want to join because of the money. just...
No, I mean I would have joined anyway, but it's a good.
Yeah, you're already in the door. You don't need the money. Lovely. Right, I'll send you back now to Diego. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next season.
Sure.
So yeah, I think we'll leave it there for this season. Thank you everybody for joining us. The end of this race ended up being really, really exciting, really good for the views. I'm a little lost for words, to be honest. It's been an incredible season. The front may have been the same for the first 4 races, but behind it was insane, and the last 2 races were just incredible. But thank you to everyone for joining us. Thank you to the drivers for joining this season, and I hope they join next season. They probably will. Let's see what we got next. AF4's off. AF1's off. AF2's back next weekend. That's the first round at Paul Ricard. That's on the 16th. That starts... I don't know what time that starts, actually. I can't remember. I think it's 7:30 GMT. That's when quali starts. So join us for that. I don't know who's going to stream that yet, but it's not going to be me because I'm racing. I'm defending my title. Yeah, boy. AF1 returns... Oh, AF1 returns on the... Oh, no, AF1 returns on 24th. Next Sunday, we've got our 1,000 member special at last. Exos Monza. Join us for that. What else? AF3 is back on Friday for Washington DC, the real thing this time, the real race, rather than just a practice race. There's been some epic battles in the 2 practice races we've had over the last 2 weeks, so that's going to be an insane race to watch. And AF4's back in a couple of weeks. Obviously join us tomorrow to watch all the best things from the 0 incidents that will be reported from AF Asia and the thousands of incidents that will be reported from AF4. We'll definitely go through that. We'll go through all the incidents in AF4. Oh no, there has been an incident reported for AF Asia. Oh, from Martin Beauty, Murray for stealing my win. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, and we'll see you tomorrow at 2. Yeah, bye. I'm not good at outros, okay? Bye.